Golf may have a reputation for being a sport for gentlemen, but when you have a prize to pursue and opponents to overcome, you may lose your cool. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at the best golf karma moments. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Number 7. Bubba Watson. Bubba Watson's drives may be well known, but his outbursts appear to be overshadowing his success. During the final round of the PGA Championship at Whistling Straits, something inexplicable occurred, leaving Watson and PGA officials baffled. Watson's ball fell on an anthill at the par 5 fifth hole, and the golfer desired relief. He also questioned whether he was dealing with red ants. Watson and a PGA Tour representative studied the specifics of this anthill and had to determine whether an ant is an animal and a burrowing critter. Watson categorized ants as animals, but the official informed him that the ants are not classified as burrowing creatures. As a counter-argument, Watson asserted that ants are tunneling organisms. The umpire ultimately concluded that Watson must play the shot without relief, as the anthill was deemed a loose obstruction. Number 6. John Daly. John Daly withdrew from the 2011 Australian Open without even completing the first round. It was likely among the most humiliating departures of his career. Daly, a two-time winner of a major championship, withdrew from the tournament after striking 6 balls into the lake from the 11th tee at the Lakes Golf Club. Following a handshake with his playing companion, Craig Perry, he exited the course. However, it wasn't his numerous shots going into the lake that drew everyone's attention. Rather, it was his abrupt departure that infuriated everyone. "I'm really sour and disheartened. It's becoming a bit of a habit," Daly said while leaving the tournament. Later, he tweeted, "When you run out of balls, you run out of balls. Yes, I shook my playing partner's hands and signed my card with the rules official. The lack of golf balls did not justify abandoning a round in the middle of it." Number 5. Jessica Korda. Jessica Korda, who was in 5th place at the 2013 US Women's Open, fired her caddy mid-tournament after deciding she had enough of him. She turned to her boyfriend Johnny Del Prete and said, "Johnny, grab the bag, let's go." The 20-year-old golfer dismissed her caddy during the middle of the 3rd round. During the first 9 holes of the tournament, she had numerous arguments with her caddy, Jason Gilroyd. Regardless of how contentious it is to dismiss a caddy in the middle of a round, Korda's decision appeared to be advantageous. After shooting 5 over par on the front 9, she shot 1 under par over the remaining holes. With a final score of 76, Korda tied for 6th place, 11 strokes behind leader Inbee Park. When asked about Jason Gilroyd, she stated to ESPN, "I care very much for Jason. He is a wonderful individual. Occasionally, life unfolds in such a manner. That was one of those things that just happened today. It was difficult for me to complete. I'm not the type of person who can take these things in stride." Number 4. Sergio Garcia. Sergio Garcia's outburst during the European Tour event in Saudi Arabia startled the golfing community. On the par 5 4th hole, Garcia's shot landed in a bunker, and he was enraged when he discovered its location. 2 times he had attempted to reach the green, but the shot in front of him did not resemble a successful attempt. Garcia was dissatisfied with the deception and faulted the previous group's sweeping technique. Garcia had to evacuate a difficult up and down in order to save the par, which he ultimately did, but the situation deteriorated when his wrath boiled out. Garcia made 3 wrong swipes at the sand and forcefully wiped the ground with his wedge after a second bunker shot. After an unprecedented occurrence, Garcia was disqualified from the Saudi International the next day for severe misbehavior, since he ruined 5 greens. Number 3. Keegan Bradley and Miguel Angel Jimenez. Both Bradley and Jimenez had already been eliminated from group play at the 2015 WGC Cadillac match play at the TPC Harding Park, and their final match was really a formality. Nonetheless, they engaged in a fierce argument. Jimenez allegedly advised Bradley on the 18th hole that he needed to go 2 club lengths before dropping his ball for relief. That didn't go over well with Bradley and his caddy. Jimenez told the caddy to shut up, and he shouted back, "Do not tell me to shut up." Bradley got in and said, "Don't tell him to shut up." While talking about the incident, Bradley later clarified that it was just an in the heat of the moment type of thing. "It was disappointing, I'm pretty bummed out about it. It was merely, I had a ruling and he felt like he needed to intervene, and I felt like he was being inappropriate to me and my caddy," Bradley said. Number 2. Phil Mickelson. Phil Mickelson is regarded as one of the best golfers in the world, but when he purposefully struck a moving ball, fans and critics were horrified. Mickelson swatted a moving ball on the 13th hole of the 2018 US Open at Shinnecock Hills to prevent it from speeding off the green. Rule 14.5 imposed a penalty of 2 strokes against him. Mickelson stated, when later questioned, that he purposefully took the shot despite being aware of the penalty. He stated that he would prefer to take the penalty rather than playing ping pong on the green. It was regarded as a grave violation of golf etiquette. He could have been disqualified for this infraction, but his failure to stop or deflect the ball spared him. He merely struck a moving ball. It became one of his career's most contentious shots. Number 1. Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy appeared to be under significant pressure during the 2015 Cadillac Championship. His approach shot on the par 5 8th hole went straight into the water. Many golfers have had the misfortune of losing their ball in the water, but McIlroy's situation was unique. In addition to hitting his golf ball into the water, he also sent 3-iron into the drink. Later he stated, "It felt good at the time, but now I regret it. Frustration got the better of me. Following on from last week, I feel like it's very close, and to hit shots like that, you get frustrated. But I shouldn't have done what I did." Donald Trump, the course owner, dispatched a scuba diver to collect McIlroy's club. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.